today's video, I want to talk about my state of being. Just mentally and emotionally. I want to bypass these things. In the fall, this year, I've been feeling depressed. Very depressed. Over certain things that I've done this year. This concerns the acronym SABERG. You want to know the acronym SABERG means? Spoil, abuse, binge watch, exhaust, ruin, and go through the motions of YouTube videos, Instagram reels, those kind of things. This isn't the first time that I've spoken about this, so I hope to say things that are different than what I've said. I don't know why I made the impulsive decision, the impulsive choice to just say, you know what, I'm going to watch one video after another of Deborah Silverman. One video after another. Just to check it off the list, just to watch all the past horoscopes. What I didn't think about was the fact that they're always going to be there and what kind of association I would be forming when I would be watching one after the other, exhausting it out, one after the other. Instead of, you know what? Forget this. I'm always going to have these resources, and I don't want to wear it out. Well, I didn't think about that at the time. And I didn't get through watching all of them. It's been about 6 months. About 6 months. But you want to know why the same guilt has been coming up? Is because I'm inundated with technology and social media every single day. And so because of that, because she has videos that come out every other day, or every couple of days, every 2 to 3 days. I mean, why not watch them? I want to watch stuff on social media. I want to read things. So why not? It's there. I don't have to pay for it. Why limit myself? I mean, there's this part of me that does not want to go on social media. There's this part of me that's like, I want to take a break. And I want to, sometime or another, start over from a higher perspective. And there's this other part of me that, it's hard to limit yourself. I mean, you can't limit yourself and go cold turkey on something. I mean, I look around to everyone that I see, that I know, that I watch, and I'm sure that in that way, they have more purity than I do. And I'm the only one that did what I did. I had to screw myself over. I had a waste, and I had to stab myself in the foot with the opportunity, and I want to use just that good feeling of having a lot. Of having a lot and having more. Of there being more. Like possibilities to discover. And when you do discover it, you feel good about discovering it. I mean, last year, I didn't have the same advantages and time that I have this year. And yet I felt like I had more. I had more. I felt like I had more things to watch. I felt like I was open and I was curious and I was interested in things and I enjoyed things and I found interest in things without the guilt, without viewing whatever this is that I'm viewing and then having the guilt and then feeling like I've exhausted it. Feeling like it's stale, it's boring, it's not, fresh enough. I mean, sometimes I question to myself, what is the point of discovering new things if you have, for the course of 2 days, discovered channels in order to try to clean up your subscriptions? That's what I did. I was like, I want to clean this up. I have way too many subscriptions. So, in theory, okay, that's another piece of the puzzle here. In theory, I thought to myself, what's the big deal? I have a lot, but I'm sure it's not that many. I'm sure it's, I'm sure I can do it. So I was determined. I woke up that morning July 21st, I started. Now, July 21st, let's talk about that. Whose birthday is on July 21st? Robin Williams. Did you know something about Robin Williams? He suffered for a lot of his life depression. He was very depressed. He had that Cancer Scorpio energy. And then that air and fire energy, which could turn everything into a big game, and it could be fun, and it could be exciting, and let's have fun, let's be giddy, let's laugh, this is a joke, But then that tender part of him, that depressed feeling was numbed. It was numb. And at one point he was numbed. I mean, the incredible guilt that I feel at one point or another gets numbed. I felt it most when I had to wake up early in the morning on those Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Or Monday, Friday, we'd have 2 days a week, maybe 3 days a week. And then, go to the student center early in the morning. No one to keep me company. I was alone. Had I not done all the things that I did, that could have been really peaceful. That could have been nostalgic. However, I found that when I sat there, it all came coming back. It all just kept coming back. All the guilt, all of that sorrow, and those sheets of emotion kept coming back. I mean, what? I mean, I have just. I really felt like I blew it. I mean, that does sound harsh, but that's the truth. And you know why it's the truth? Of why I keep saying this? Of why I keep feeling this? Of why I keep coming back on these issues? Is because every single day I'm inundated by, just take a break from it. That's not that easy, is it? What am I supposed to do? Be bored? You can't take just I've been doing this every day, or I've been on social media and doing all these things, and then I want to take a break, but then I also want to go on the social media despite my feelings of guilt and the impurity and all that I'm feeling. There's 3 parts of that serenity affirmation. That first part is accept what you cannot change. Easy. Okay, I can't do anything about that. That's in the past. Boom. And there's no power over the now. The courage to change the things the courage to change the things I can. I would also add the decisiveness, the knowing which direction to go in to change the things that you can in the present moment. Because I want to do something, but then I'm divided, and then I'm coming up to a fork in the road. I don't know which path to go down, this path or that path. This path is, I'm going to take a break from it. I'm going to get perspective. I'm going to feel better about it. I'm going to feel fresh and new about it. It'll be nice that my life will be purer and simpler, and I won't have to feel that feeling. I'll get to what's more important in my life, etc. Over here, it's no. That's impossible. You're limiting yourself. Why would you do that? That's crazy. Um, you know, you don't have to be in a perfect state of mind. All those things are over here. Robin Williams suffered depression, and I have been feeling blue and depressed this fall, off and on, in cycles. It's like the moon waxes and wanes. It's like the waves that goes up and down, that kind of thing. And don't think for one moment that I'm talking in poetic metaphors, because I am just talking in practical, real truth. That's how it is. So don't try to lighten up the situation unless you've gone through exactly what I've gone through, meaning unless you've done something that I've done. Now, there would be no other reason why I would want to take a break from something if I felt abundant with it. They say, oh, social media, bad, you know, stay away from it, take a break from it. It's not social media. Oh, I'm jealous because this person has a better life than me and lives in a rich house, etc. Well, count my blessings for what I have, boom, that delicious feeling, and look to somebody else whom I would express in that moment. I could go on with many examples. Point is, it's what I've done. It's what I did. The compulsive, obsessive action. Now, the south node of the moon right now is in Scorpio, and it's a deep, dark sign of depression, of the dark. And the moon's in Scorpio right now, which is a real cauldron of emotions that's cooking up that needs to be released, but you want to feel internally. And the sun in Sagittarius is about releasing that and speaking truth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm speaking truth. Scorpio isn't a sign that wants to just beat around the bush. It wants to get to what is really the truth. That's what I'm doing. I mean, I could put on a show, I could give tips, I could talk about spirituality, but I want to be real and raw because that's how I'm feeling right now. That's what I want to do today. When I woke up this morning, I was like, I had the vision that I would come on today and talk about this. Real and raw. It's also Ernest Hemingway's birthday on the 21st. He suffered with depression too. What's the point of being curious to new things if you have sabered so many things, so many channels? I mean, a lot of channels. One after the other. One after the other. Destroying the curiosity, destroying the experience, destroying the meaning and the value and the fun and joy out of exploring new things. Instead, it's boiled down to being particular, because that's what I was doing. When you do one thing after the other, when you're trying to eliminate things, eliminate channels and keep channels, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to evaluate which channels I would keep and which channels I would let go of. That's what I was trying to do. That is what I was trying to do. I was trying to put my mind into a place of being particular, into a place of being judgmental. Instead of being open, I mean, take a really good video and stick me in front of it. I will be open. I want to be open. I want to open up and not limit myself. Instead of restrict, limit myself, close off, and be particular. I cannot abide picky eaters. It makes me sad. They choose to limit themselves. Isn't that sad? I mean, I think what I've done. What I've done is sad. I think what I've done is sad. I mean, it could have spared so much time. What I did. I hate saying this, but let me just say it anyway. I wish I hurt somebody. I wish I offended somebody. That would not affect all that I would have to go back to. Hurting somebody does not ruin YouTube channels. Hurting somebody does not ruin your curiosity. Hurting somebody does not ruin the enjoyment of discovering new things and watching videos and enjoying learning new things. Hurting somebody does not make you feel like you have like the value has been lost from things in your life. It may ruin a relationship. That guilt you may feel, but it's what you have to go back to on home plate. Where you can easily wake up in the morning and open your phone and see social media. That's what you have to go back to. That's not the only thing. Every day I'm reminded. That's not the only thing. I feel I have kind of OCD. Keep going back and checking. I know it's fine, but I still feel that feeling. Even now. Even now, as I'm sitting here, I still feel that feeling. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep being this way for a year. I know I can't. And I'm trying every day. I'm trying to become better. And every day, I feel like I'm taking things for granted. I could be enjoying Christmas holidays and seeing all that I have. Seeing all the blessings that I have. One day after the other. Missed opportunities, missed experiences, but I could have been enjoying myself. One day after the other. Sometimes excited for the most mundane things. Going back to DMAC next year. Instead of being excited for Christmas, sometimes I have, I don't know, this kind of false yearning. I had a dream that I was in a room, locked myself in a room because I was afraid of people chasing me at DMAC. And there was a class just playing piano, even though I was excited for the holidays. It was very bittersweet. And I didn't really look forward or see the value in the holidays. So what's the point? Besides just hearing an opera song in the present moment that you enjoy. All the hopes and the dreams of looking forward to a long winter break gone. So many more opportunities that I have now, and then I feel like I've wasted them away, that I am wasting them away. One thing after the other, one day after the other, wasted. I could be having fun when I could be doing things, watching things, enjoying life, just wasted away based off of the abundance that I feel with content information, i.e., social media, my OCD habits when it comes to checking myself in the restroom, and my dry hands. It all comes together. and my back. I need to exercise today. So, from that I heard that on my song. And my goodness, it was so pretty. But I didn't feel like I had enough to really enjoy it. I did not feel abundant enough to enjoy the song. But you want to know what the power was? In that present moment. In that present moment. Melt the present moment. Take advantage of the present moment. What is there that is available for you, no matter what you've done, no matter how you feel in the present moment? Because the power lies in the present moment, no matter what's going on, what happened before, what's going to happen later, however you feel, whatever you think. In that present moment, in that dream, I was hearing that song. It's either in abundance, guilt, insecurity, or lack of, okay, I've made a decision, I want to do this. All those factors, including the indecision about what to do in the present moment, that too, and the insecurity that I feel when it comes to, especially, how clean I am. So that guilt, the inabundance, the insecurity, and the indecisiveness contribute to me not enjoying the present moment. And I'm not going to step into the fear of being afraid that I might exhaust something if I see it multiple times, because I want to see it multiple times. Maybe there's no such thing as exhaust. Say verb, it's just how you look at it. I feel like in order to feel better, I have to say and do things, as opposed to just feeling that way. When I feel that way, if I, you know, persuaded myself through music, but then what does it go back to? What does that cycle continue to spin around to coming back to? Well, it comes back to the guilt. It comes back to the independence. It comes back to all of those problems and all of those issues that I have. And plus, I have a YouTube channel where I make videos about spirituality and astrology, and I feel like I have just drained out and squeezed and exhausted the last bit of depth and knowledge and wisdom and any piece of a video that I could be nurtured by when I watch. Nurtured by both intellectually and emotionally. That's the other thing. But I still want to make videos. I still enjoy it. So I'll continue to do that. I mean, this is just me voicing my opinion, voicing my feelings, trying to release stuff in my system. And I hope that you found it enjoyable and insightful. whatever your feeling is. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be gathering up resources for the solstice and Stonehenge. It should be a great video. Bye for now.